I'm gonna for Mama Kwaba the bank cassette TV and I know first time I share cassette TV. But sure so like not subscribe no share send everything be fresh news updated here. Don't who the echo so ewo on my Ghana. And I'm Ghana for as a NDC Amanoko Dani Butu and as a Butu no. That's any name say Dr. Ahad Mahmudu Bawumia eguna pabo so obo e wotamanle honoma anye asem ketua na yen nim se mass deflection e koso e wo northern region as the whole of northern region anye asem ketua ko upper east uko savannah uko tamale region kasa uko ha there's a lot of mass deflection e koso the same no mo kase e NDC amanoko no era ho papa se omuyi obi ti say Haruna Idrisu ana Mubarak takari efi a friend saying party nim like almost papa ye say na northern region hono metumi ama no you fonom no aba back together like metumi togetherness aba youth no metumi to party no in the north but arawo sem ne say NDC amanoko no elusu almost stronghold in the northern region asemi de eya araho na eya asefem papa ye pa aya no nkwa chief imams ana ahemfo ewo honum ana monum determine like mass direction dia mass no and yet say na be ware eduane we na bedi atade we na be hye say na ye be som kromofo say na kromofo ye som ni say na ye niama they are being heard every day in Tamale and Ghana for and this man has written a citation about Dr. Ahad Mahmudu Bawumia. Nanam Ghana for a arahu ma NDC for. Like Mika say like a arahu, it is very good for the MPP party. But on the other side, and I say on the flip side, no. A year NDC Amanoko, former President John Dramani Mahama and bind there. This thing is very sad. It's very sad and depressing. So much I'm saying to you, Dr. Ahad Mahmudu Bawumia and I a president and I Danko Kufado. Omo emodi montino first thing first aya entoko esi wo ambuni ni andani temno aya president a onye tamalini anase onye we ni etumi asolve sa issue na ade asundua ba. That's the first point. Second point ni say ntino major projects almost start here during 2008 for time no it was all started in MPP. For example, the Tamale interchange, the Tamale International Airport. The MPP party is responsible for all the big things that AC. And as I say, I have chief imam seen I say, Diodio, and you had there between NDC Amanoko BM. Now this citation say, yeah, near my near for in a MPP. And I'm gonna for. Yashwesen and embassy air ko my Ghana mupa. We can say on the December 7th election, it will be a history and I said to be something to remember. Even from time air to elections, no shanyama ACC as a being sida John Kuma wo and as I say president almost died. Nanum Ghana for shanyama esiwo Tamale Mpakadan rail line shanyama air so mining. Because of the election, I'm gonna for in Namamba Bayer Dim Papa ye pa Timbasa share Busumu. TEARS and Beneko Tisa in some mutual mumbra, Madamasi.
Pretty much, and that is good for the nation. It's good for the nation. The girls in those who live in the cities like Accra can testify that these days in Accra it's difficult to find a maid because all the girls are in school. All the girls are in school, and that is how it should be. So, and what is also very remarkable about the increase in senior high school enrollment is that the largest increase in senior high school enrollment is from the 5 northern regions. We lead in the enrollment. The largest are in the 5 northern regions: Upper East, Upper West, Northern, Northeast, Savannah. We are the top 5 in enrollment, and it makes sense because we are also some amongst the poorest of the regions, and that is why we are catching up and we are sending our children to school in droves. Many of them will not have had that education, many of them. But now we are able to send them to school, and therefore the 5 northern regions are topping. And what is also more remarkable is that the students are performing better. The top 6 subjects before, in 2016, only 45% pass rate. Now is 64% pass rate. From 45% to 64%. And Ghana is topping West Africa. The whole of the West African Exams Council, the top 3 prizes all went to Ghanaian students. And I'm very, very proud of them. And it is not because someone said they were cheating. No, they were working very hard and they have achieved a lot, and we need to celebrate their achievement. Beyond the training we are giving students for senior high school, we are also training our youth in technical and vocational skills. We have invested the most in technical and vocational education than any government in the history of Ghana since independence. Over the last 7 years, we've spent 6 billion Ghana cedis on TVET education, re-equipping our TVET schools, building new TVET schools, and making sure the 10 technical universities and the 13 technical colleges are fully equipped, first-class equipment that we have in our technical and vocational educational institutions. And we have also brought free TVET education for the first time in our history. No government has been able to do that, and that has increased the number of students in TVET education from 60,000 to 159,000 now. And that is really very remarkable, and we are making sure our students are able to acquire skills. And by the grace of God, I want us to train our students to acquire, and our population to acquire digital skills, to prepare ourselves for the digital economy. The jobs are going to be in the digital space, and the countries that prepare the youth for the digital jobs are the countries that is going to benefit from the digital space. With digitalization as it is, you don't have to travel abroad to work abroad. You can stay in Ghana and be working for an Australian company. You can be in Timpani and be working for a German company. You can be here and be working in the United States, because you are doing work which doesn't require physical presence, and you can do it online in digital space. And therefore, that is why I want us to train 1 million youth in digital skills, coding, software development, software engineering. Let them acquire the skills. And the good thing about the digital skills is that you don't need a certificate of any repute or any height to be able to do IT. All you need to do is that you are able to read and write. If you can read and write, we can train you to become a coder, to become a software developer, to become a software engineer in the process. And so we have a goal, a target of 1 million youth to train, to make sure that they are able to. In my vision also, we need to help persons with disabilities to access tertiary education, because even though they have disabilities, it doesn't mean that they have inabilities. They have got some of the sharpest minds we have, and therefore I'm going to make sure that persons with disabilities will enjoy free tertiary education under my government. They will all enjoy free tertiary education. Going forward, I'm going to focus on agriculture. Agriculture is so key to our country. We will make sure we have large-scale, irrigated, and technology-driven agriculture. Agriculture globally is now technology. And so we are going to apply technology. We have the land, we have the water. We now need to apply large technology on a large scale so that we have irrigation. And this is why I am so keen And one of my highest priorities if I become president is to construct the Kwalugu Dam. The Kwalugu Dam is going to be a very high priority for us, and we are going to arrange the financing so that we can finance it. It will give us 28,000 hectares to be able to farm. That is massive for Ghana, to feed Ghana and to feed West Africa. Along the White Volta, we will irrigate and make sure that we feed the world. We have land in the north, Savannah, northern region, upper east, upper west. We have a lot of land. Let us use it. Let us be the bread basket for Ghana, bread basket for Africa. When you get up south, the front plains are there. We can irrigate them as well and make sure that agriculture, we focus on agriculture and create a lot of jobs in agriculture. I'm also going to focus on bringing down the cost of electricity. And how am I going to do so? I'm going to move the generation of power from fuel to solar power. We are going to move to solar power. Solar power has been given to us by God. The sun is free of charge. And we are going to, rather than spend scarce foreign exchange importing fuel, we will harness the solar power and make sure we add 2,000 megawatts to the grid, and that will reduce the cost of electricity by 50%. And that is where we are going. And therefore will make our industries more competitive. They will be able to recruit more people. And that is where we are going with the power generation that we are going to have in our economy. We want to bring in a whole new tax system that will help businesses. The businesses are suffering right now from a lot of tax burdens. We want to simplify it so that you have a flat tax system that everybody can calculate and do. And then the import duty system is also going to be simplified. And we are going to make sure, right now there's a lot of smuggling that is taking place because people are coming through Togo. The new policy will be that Ghana's import duty cannot be higher than that of Togo.